Welcome back. We are the Generation Gap Podcast, and
May the 4th be with you.
yes, may the 4th be with you. It is Star Wars Day, and we are recording episode 5 of our podcast.
Yeah.
We're a podcast, father and son, going at it, debating, interacting with different things in the fandom, whether it be Marvel comics or whatever TV shows, DC, superheroes, and Star Wars, things like that. So,
And today we did like all Star Wars themed last episode. So today we will be doing Invincible versus Star Wars. That is the category.
Yep.
That is the theme of today. And we don't have anything to review today because we've just been posting video after video, banger after banger, with all of our reviews on current stuff coming out. So we're just going to jump right into it, but start off a little easy with what we think our lightsaber colors would be.
okay.
What do you think?
A quick note for all you listeners: I'm celebrating Star Wars Day today by wearing my Jedi cloak that I got at Galaxy's Edge. It's awesome, except it's kind of heavy. So while I wear this thing, what lightsaber color would I find myself affiliating with? I think I was just looking at the different descriptions of what the different colors mean and stuff. Because I'm an OG fan from the first original 3 movies, I'm always drawn to the green.
Yeah,
And
you're definitely green.
it turns out, okay, Toby's in agreement. As it turns out, green is described as this: prioritize negotiation, wisdom, and deep connection to the Force. Kind of prioritizing that over, say, battle strength or battle technique.
Mm-hmm.
Focusing more on the depth of wisdom and connection to the Force. So I'm gonna go with green.
Okay, I definitely agree. You're definitely
Thank you.
lightsaber. I'm gonna go
Unanimous.
straight up blue. I don't think you can
Blue.
really disagree with that. Like, come on.
Physical combat protection.
That is justice. Blue is
And
justice.
Yeah, you are. You
That
do
is-
have a strong justice button.
I am Anakin.
If a disciplinary does something that's not fair, you do not like that disciplinarian,
It's true.
and you will inform them of such. Blue, it does focus on those things. Physical combat too. That'd be your thing if you could be a Jedi.
Yeah, I am the chosen one.
Chosen, I did not say that.
All right. Well, let's move on to Invincible characters. What lightsaber color would these Invincible characters have? We're going to go over just the main Invincible characters. Okay? Let's start off with the man himself, Invincible. What lightsaber color is bro having?
Oh,
Let's just go over them for the audience. Blue is justice.
yep.
Red is power. Green is wisdom. Yellow is versatility. Purple is balance. Orange is individuality. White is purification. And black is legacy. Now, there's a few of these that I feel like he correlates with. Definitely justice. Definitely individuality for sure.
Your descriptions are super short. There's some
Yeah,
some
they're
longer
they're
versions
just
of-
straight up simple versions.
I
Like-
like my description here of the purple, which is a user who walks the line between light and dark, mastering both aspects.
That's what.
So I feel
Maybe
like
they're the balance in between both worlds. Maybe that's what mine's supposed to mean, my definition. Because it
was
says
yours?
balance.
balance with that's right, between the light and the dark. So he's balancing his power and his strength, trying to wrestle with morality and whether or not he kills people and stuff, and he's having to figure that out. So
And I
to me,
feel
the
like
purple illustrates
The
that.
idea of blue is kind of tainted to someone who's like good and bad just because of Anakin. What Anakin did with a blue lightsaber. Like, that's kind of my thought about it. But like orange kind of fits too, because Invincible, for like a lot of it, is like all about being individual and not being a part of a team. Like when he gets his blue suit, But maybe if purple really does mean balancing both good and evil and like debating between it, then yes. I think Invincible, purple.
All right. Well, that was unanimous.
Next character, Alan the Alien.
Ooh,
What lightsaber color?
Alan. I think that's the easy one. I think I'm going orange.
Orange.
Do you have orange on your list?
What is your definition of
It
orange?
says over here, independent user focusing on the unconventional paths, sometimes blending light and dark techniques. Recently, yeah. So
You wouldn't say white? Purification?
white
Like Ahsoka Tano?
but it's like neutral. Like you won't pick dark or light
Yeah.
if you're neutral.
Oh.
But Alan, he's picking light side still. But I guess so is Ahsoka.
So you
though.
think orange for Alan.
I guess
What about
I don't know.
what
If you
about
look at
green?
Ahsoka,
Or blue? Like I feel like we're kind of just putting blue in the corner because we know that it's a high demand lightsaber color, but like
oh, yeah, Alan would fit blue. Actually,
justice,
the justice and the protection of others. That's true.
100%. That's his job, right? He's a police officer.
Correct.
All right, Alan, we're saying blue. All right.
Mm-hmm.
Next, Debbie Grayson. What lightsaber color? She's all about standing up for herself.
Yeah.
Like green for wisdom, maybe?
Well,
Purification, white? No, but she chooses a side.
the other things listed here, maybe yellow. She's a guardian of her kids. She's got a sense of duty, is what my description of yellow says over here.
That's what it says over there.
Yeah.
Okay, I would probably say yellow or green. If I had to pick between them, I mean, sure, I'll agree with you. Yellow it
Yeah,
is.
I think she's more. Yeah, it's the mothering characteristics where she's looking out for her boys all the time. And,
Yeah.
and herself, but
Let's go to the next one. Oliver.
Oliver.
He's just like young Anakin, isn't he? He's just like him.
I do feel that way.
He's
Yes.
just like young Anakin. You gotta go blue.
Something lines up there. Although, yeah, physical contact, combat, protection, and justice. I guess. What else might
Like
he be?
Oliver's nothing
He's-
else. He's the embodiment of the blue
He's
lightsaber.
reckless, which was young Anakin, but that isn't represented by the color. Is there a different color that?
But he is representative of a
represents-
character who really showed off the blue well.
The dark side rage.
I'm going blue for Oliver. I don't think there's anything else I'm willing to accept for him.
Okay. Well, I suppose
Oliver's officially the person who's trying to stop Invincible from killing people now. So
I think it's that I'm a little bit torn because I feel like the red has some elements of it. I know
What?
he's
No,
not
no,
dark
no,
side,
no,
but
we're not.
look, rage and aggression fits with sort of the hot-headed, reactive, and not thinking through things. But
no, he's blue.
all right, well, I guess I'll submit just because he's not with the dark side, so I can't give him red. But
All right, Oliver blue. Let's go. Art, the guy who makes the costumes.
Art, I like that guy.
Yeah, he definitely knows right from wrong.
The wise old man, the friend, who just is there for you all the time. Which
I think you gotta go
represents-
green.
Yeah, I was gonna say represents green.
You gotta go green.
Yep.
All right, let's go Omni Man.
Omni Man.
Obviously, red.
Well,
Like right? Like come on.
Here's
Even
the
now,
thing,
even
right?
with his character arc, like
Anakin switched colors at one point, right? Because his character shifted, and I feel like Omni Man for the whole before everyone finds out about him, he's red, right?
I think
But-
at the beginning he was red and now he's purple. Or sorry, no. White. Now he's white. He was red, now he's white.
because
like the opposite of
found his
Ahsoka.
balance and he's wrestled.
He's like
okay.
he's the opposite of Ahsoka. Ahsoka started full Jedi, like good side, to to white. Then now we have Omni-Man who started full bad going to white. You know?
Unless, okay, or you say he went from red to purple because he now symbolizes someone who walks the line between dark.
Yeah, but
But
no, he's more white. He's
Okay.
so individual. Okay.
okay, yeah, the other side of Ahsoka, like you said, starting on the wrong side and coming back to the middle. Ahsoka found her place in the middle, starting on the light.
Mhm.
Okay,
Threg.
Oh.
Red.
we get red all the way. What other options would
And
there be?
finally, Conquest.
Red with blood dripping off of it. I
Yeah.
don't know.
It's not possible, Dad. You can't have blood still.
I know, but come on now.
Fresh cut. Okay, let's move on to a would you rather. Let's get into it.
All right, who's starting?
You go first.
Would you rather? If you could delete either guns, do you know Jar Jar Binks species?
Oh, okay.
Okay, we're talking about two different species of Star
Okay.
Wars. Delete guns
Uh-huh.
from whatever that is. I guess what's the episode 1 for sure.
Yep.
But you know the rest. Or delete Ewoks.
Oh. I feel like you've made me think this way just because of the way you've raised me that Ewoks. Where is our real life Ewok?
He's on the dining room table downstairs. You forgot to add him to your background.
Whatever. You have made me believe that Ewoks are like a cherished Star Wars figure, but
Well
I don't
done.
think
I
they're
have done my job
very.
well.
I don't think they're like particularly super loved by Star Wars community, but at the same
Yeah.
time, we know for a fact that Jar Jar is heavily hated.
It's true.
So I think
Okay.
we delete Jar Jar.
However, what if we think not just the species? What if we move to think impact on the story? Okay.
I'm
So-
still deleting Jar Jar. The
No,
only
not
thing
just Jar Jar. His
I
whole
know,
race.
I know.
said.
I'm still deleting the guns.
Yeah.
Because the argument is that they only did bad. They only did bad for the story. And frickin' Ewoks, didn't they have like they did something, right? Like I'm sure they had to have done something.
Okay, look. Both of these species, probably why I picked them, they were involved in a battle scene that helped win a war. Okay. Guns were fighting the droid army.
Oh, dang.
And that fight against the droid army gave them a chance to beat the whatever that thing is that controls the droid army up in space, so that they could save lives and take the planet back. Now, Ewoks helped Battle of Endor, which allowed them to gain access to the military outpost. When they got in there, they were able to blow up the satellite that was controlling the big shield around the planet and not letting people get in.
So then who would you
So-
say you would rather keep?
Or-
Ewoks. You would keep Ewoks. Dad. They're your favorite.
Well, yeah, I'm not quitting Ewoks, but I want to notice. In fact, so for the guns, were they necessary to the story? Could they have deleted that whole scene and still accomplished? Because were they doing anything on the planet that actually impacted anything that happened up in space? Right now,
cares?
in my mind, I don't think so.
They
So
could have
coulda
written
just-
a different way for.
They could have all gotten caught. And they still would have blown up the spaceship thing, and then they would have been freed anyway. And now the droids wouldn't have been able to hold them captive. I don't know that the gun guns were necessary. Were the Ewoks, were they necessary? Well, both were stalling, but it feels like maybe the Ewoks were a little more necessary because they had to actually capture that whole crew on the planet. They had to defeat the Empire's forces so that they could get in and take care of that shield generator thing. So I'm going to go with, for the story, also because I love Ewoks, that the guns could have been deleted.
Okay, well, that was a massive detour to end up at the same place.
Hey,
I'll go this time. Would you rather the Mandalorian movie coming out to be a 10 out of 10 banger?
it already is.
Oh.
It's fine.
The movie?
It exists. Therefore,
Or would you rather Spider-Man Brand New Day be a 10 out of 10 banger?
me? Mando.
That's insane. That's insane.
No, if you were asking me right now,
No.
I might actually compare that better with Spider-Verse third part.
Okay, well, that's a different discussion.
No,
Let's
yeah.
just keep on here for now. Dad, that's...
I love Spider-Man movies. I love Spider-Man. Okay.
I'm trying not to lose my
But
crap.
that's my preference.
Dad,
What's more important to me?
We've already had a lot of really good stuff with Mandalorian. No one even asked for a movie. They're just doing it because they know they can make a lot of money.
Everybody
off of it.
wanted another season. They
Yes.
canceled the season for a
They
movie.
just are doing it for money.
So,
They're
they
doing it for
asked.
money because they have no other ideas of what to do with Star Wars right now. They don't.
Listen,
Okay.
we've gone through this
And now
last episode.
there's that. It doesn't even need to be a 10 out of 10. It's going to make the same amount of money. And Spider-Man Brand New Day has to be a 10 out of 10. It has to. The amount of disappointment and tragedy in Spider-Man in Marvel world would be catastrophic.
okay,
The amount of hype,
totally fair.
all the records broken, the amount of hype behind it, like it has to be a 10 out of 10. And people want it so bad. And if it were, the reward would be so much higher than the Mandalorian reward. We haven't had a good enough Tom Holland movie yet. We haven't. We've had a very good solo Mandalorian.
Okay,
Just
I'll give
him
you.
and Grogu.
I'll give you that. I'll tell you
We haven't had that with Spider-Man.
if I'm taking away, my preference of characters or the world. If I were gonna, actually, even when we went to Disney, your preference was the Marvel universe. Mine, Galaxy's Edge, right? Because I want to live there if I could choose one. So but I do hear what you're saying. The Mandalorian movie, as much as I love him and the character, it's a different question though. The impact of whether or not it's a 10 out of 10 is more important for Spider-Man for
Correct.
sure. The impact,
Yeah.
how that's going to impact the
Which
MCU,
isn't that the most
future
important
movies,
part?
all that stuff. You asked me just for the purpose of what movie do I want to be. If I had to choose between those movies, which one would I want to be better? You didn't ask me how that impacts more, although that can be a rationale, but I wasn't thinking that.
No,
So
I'm sorry. That's crazy.
I understand what you're saying.
Mandalorian doesn't need it. Spider-Man does. Okay, you go. Next one.
I acknowledge that. All right. Would you rather have, this is you'll like this one. And Ewoks using lightsabers
Okay.
or
Wait, doesn't that exist? Hasn't that happened like in an animated film or an Ewok was a Jedi?
not that
Or
I've
was that
seen, however,
that must have been a blah, blah, blah,
a Wookiee.
a Wookiee. That
Okay.
he's had a lightsaber
Yeah.
before.
There was one animated and one real life in the Acolyte. Which anyway, so now focus now. I was thinking of all the Ewoks, each of them having a lightsaber
You
as
didn't
an
even
army.
finish the Would You Rather.
I know, but you stopped and interacted. Now, or Mark Grayson, when he's forced to marry that fish species underwater princess, that he had to have babies with her.
Would I rather?
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna pick the Ewok Jedi one. Who
I didn't-
wants the Mark Grayson fish babies? Who wants that?
I don't know. I'm curious. Heck, his dad had babies with a grasshopper and ended up having Oliver. So, I mean, who knows? Maybe it would have been Aquaman.
Actually, that kind of would have been cool. It would have been like a bunch of little Aquamans running around.
Right?
And
See?
I could have helped the army. Low key.
Yes.
But I want to see a little short Ewok running around with a lightsaber.
Me too. It's like a little army of Yodas.
Yeah.
But at the
That's
same
just
time,
my personal preference for enjoyability on screen.
it would have made it so ridiculous that you
Who
couldn't
knows?
watch
Maybe
it.
it's happened and we just don't know what we're talking about.
You make it a what if animated
Oh
movie.
gosh, you gotta get over that.
Listen,
Okay, my turn.
okay,
Would you rather the prequels and sequels? So you have to pick one of these.
prequels and sequels, yeah.
Would you rather the prequels and sequels or just the originals? You can only pick one.
Originals. You have to remember, I lived that way for 20 years.
I'm not saying that you get to keep everything else. I'm saying that's the only Star Wars you get. Straight up. No Mandalorian. Everything is wiped off and these are the only choices you get to keep. You can either keep the prequels and sequels or the originals.
The originals. The originals can stand on their own. The prequels lead to the originals, and you're going to jump over them into the sequels? You're
Here's
not
the
even going to
thing.
have... oh, how did Anakin... What? It's
No.
not going to work.
I agree that it would be very gappy, okay, and very much like this doesn't really work. But at the same time, like the more they're all the prequels and sequels are more entertaining. They're more rewatchable than the originals. Like if I only get that amount of Star Wars, I'm gonna want the most content I can get, and I'm gonna want the most entertaining content I can get.
But you'll be
I'm
like...
not gonna want the OGs.
You'll land on
those
like,
could be.
this makes no sense and I'm frustrated
Because
and
it's
you
not
won't
saying
watch
that
it
they
again.
couldn't be remade. That means that the OGs get remade into something actually entertaining.
No. You said there were no OGs.
That's what I mean. That you take only the prequels and sequels, and then they make the OGs
You're talking
brand
about starting
spanking
a whole
new.
new universe based on one or the other. Is that what you're talking about?
No, I'm
Like
saying
if-
you delete all of Star Wars
Right, and start over
and
with that.
just keep those. You're not starting over. You're just keeping them.
Yes,
Everyone knows they existed.
But
Brainwashing
you
isn't
can
happening.
build off of them, is what you're saying.
Yes,
This is exactly the same thing as I just said. Thank you.
you didn't.
Now,
Whatever.
different question. Yeah, I would go prequels and sequels if I can add
New originals.
new OG3 in the middle. They wouldn't be OG
That would
anymore.
be so cool if we were to redo the OGs. I'm gonna get hated.
Although,
but
you know what?
Whatever.
I will say that the sequels, I think they went the wrong direction. They should have. There's books. There's a set of 3 books by an author named Timothy Zahn that would have been better as movies. I don't know why they skipped it. I'm confused, but doesn't really matter. So yeah, sure. With that argument, if we can build off of it and make new stuff, then I'll go prequel sequels.
All right, your turn. This is your last one.
All right. Would you rather have Alan the Alien in Star Wars? Or
Okay.
I was going to say, yeah, I'm just going back to Ewoks again. It's an Ewok theme. Ewoks in the Invincible universe.
Like, would the Ewoks get their own planet, or they would be living on Earth?
They'd have to have their own planet, basically with the Invincible
Well, at this
setup.
point, they'd already be wiped out by the Viltrumites.
But Viltrumites wouldn't have bothered with wiping them out. They would have been irrelevant to them.
They would have killed them.
What for?
The Viltrumites are just like that.
They might have made
Okay,
them
what was
into
the first
little
one?
slaves. They could have made them into slaves, just
in
like
Star
the 7
Wars?
dwarves
No, I
in
wouldn't want
caves.
Alan in Star Wars, just because like it just ruins it. Like I don't want other superhero people. The only superpowers are the Force.
Good point. Okay,
I don't want to ruin that part of Star Wars, so I'm picking Ewoks and Invincible.
sure, because that would have been just like another alien species. Yeah. All right.
All right, my last one. Would you rather the prequel trilogy to all be 10 out of 10s or the sequel trilogy to all be 10 out of 10s?
Sequel. Because I was okay with the prequels and excited to get new content when they came out. I actually loved them. I bought all the action figures that I could find. I still have them somewhere in the basement in their packages. And I wasn't complaining.
I agree.
And I don't mind watching them again once in a while. Although we tried episode 1 again the other day. It was so long.
It was so dragged out. Like I'm okay with letting the prequels be what they were, because it's not like they needed them to be good. They already had the OGs. They needed the sequels to be good.
They did.
They really did. For the sake of Star Wars, they needed the sequels to be good so that they could have kept going forward and not keep going backwards, making movies and TV shows backwards because they're trying to fill it in because they can't. They're too scared to go forward with the story. They're too scared.
Although, I will say maybe the fact that the sequels were so bad, I still watch them and they're fine, but I don't really have any interest in or desire to watch them again. They were so bad, maybe forced creativity out of like Dave Filoni.
I think there was some, like, the idea was very good, except for Kylo Ren being Han Solo's son. But, like, if those were 10 out of 10s, they'd be magical. Seriously.
Yeah, I still would. I agree.
Okay. That's it for Would You Rather. Next segment, Guess Who? This is the first time we're doing this segment.
Okay. Who's going
We're going to
first?
start with Invincible themed Guess Who, okay?
All right.
I have a character in my mind. Boom, put it on the screen. That person is who I am saying you are. Now you have a person in mind and you're saying that I am, right?
Invincible first, right? Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
And now we do questions back and forth. Whoever gets it first wins. Are you ready? We get one question. They have to be yes or no question answers.
Okay.
I'll go first. Is my character a boy? No, they can't be simple questions like that. Is my character superpowered?
Yes.
Okay.
Why can't they be male female questions?
They have to. They have to be a little bit hard.
Well,
Fine.
they're going to be.
Fine. Just do it. Whatever.
Is my character originate on Earth?
No.
Okay.
My character. Does my character originate on Earth?
Yes.
Okay.
Is my character colorful?
Yes. Is my character stronger than Oliver?
No. All right. Is my character a female?
No.
All right.
Is my character Oliver?
No.
Rats. I knew he doesn't even originate on Earth, but I still feel like, oh, dang it.
Why?
I just felt like it.
Okay. Okay. Is my character Alan?
Yes.
Boom.
What?
Winner.
Okay. Let me keep going. Is my character a child?
No.
Is my character a girl?
Yes.
Am I monster girl?
No.
Right. Am I Eve?
No.
What superhero originated from Earth and is a girl and who's not as strong as Oliver? What? Duplicate. Are you?
Bingo.
Oh, that was a pull. That was good. I like this game. That was fun. Okay, Star Wars time. Star Wars version.
All right.
Same rules apply. You ask the first question.
Okay. Does my character use the Force?
Yes.
All right.
Is my character in episodes 1 through 8?
Yes.
Okay.
That's a big. Why'd you leave 9 out? Okay.
Oh, I didn't even. No. Oh my gosh.
Oops.
Okay, go.
Is my character an alien?
Aren't all Star Wars characters aliens?
No, they call them humans. Like if they're
Okay, anyone. So you mean anyone who's not a human?
not a humanoid. Like
He is not a human.
not human.
And I also just said he is not.
Thank you. You didn't need to tell me that, but now I got.
Oh
Thanks.
my gosh. Okay.
Two answers in one. I'm.
Okay. I gotta lock it. Is my character in the OGs?
No.
Holy crap.
You started too broad.
This is sucking for me.
Who knows? Maybe it'll take me a while. Okay. So my character is non-human, uses the Force. Dark side, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Is
Okay.
my character a Force user?
No.
Okay, your turn.
Is my character Darth Maul?
Yeah. This game sucks.
I'm good at this game.
Oh my goodness. Frick. Is my character General Grievous?
Yes.
We tied. What a pull. What a pull. What a pull. That was flipping
That
tough.
was a fluke. But hey, you got it.
Okay. Well, that was fun. We gotta do that again next time. Let's go to worst versus worst, best versus best.
Okay.
Now,
So what this is,
yeah,
let's explain.
You explain.
We're going to pick the worst character in Star Wars. And then we'll debate the worst character in Invincible. And then we'll decide which is the worst out of the two. Correct?
Correct.
And we're going to do the same on the opposite end of the spectrum, asking what the best character and worst in both universes is.
Okay.
Starting with worst?
Who do you think is the worst? Our opinions.
In Star Wars?
Our opinions in Star Wars. So not who everyone says is the worst. Who do you just who grinds your teeth?
Oh man, I should have put some thought into this because I'm struggling.
Me too. I can't even think.
Of super bad characters? You know what? Let's start with Boss Noss. Remember guy?
Okay.
He's
I honestly think Jar Jar's worse character than him.
all right. I don't hate Jar Jar, but lots of people do.
Yeah,
so that's
there
why
isn't
I'm having
very many really bad characters in Star Wars.
Interesting
Like actually,
observation.
Actually, every character has a purpose. Like, I think we're gonna have to go with Jar Jar.
There's got to be somebody else I really don't like, but we'll go with Jar Jar because he's known enough. So sure.
Oh, what about that one guy in the prequels or the sequels who's like, I'm the spy, after he was basically just Star Wars Hitler, and he was like, and then order will, and they will
guy
bow.
from Harry Potter?
No, the redhead.
From Harry Potter?
He's not in Harry Potter, is he? He's not in Harry Potter.
I think he is, but
He's the
maybe
redhead who was Kylo Ren's number one.
I know who you're talking about.
Yeah.
because he's in the ride.
Yeah, I'd argue that
Galaxy's
he
Edge.
is worse than Jabba the Hutt. Jabba, what have I done? Jar Jar.
He is brutal. Yeah,
Like, his whole character is terrible. Like, I'm the spy. What is that?
I will. Okay. Who's worse?
There isn't. Like, Star Wars does a good job with their characters.
Yeah. Okay. We'll go with him. I don't remember his name right now. Do you? He's like a general or something.
No. Let's search it up.
Okay.
Kylo Ren's number one.
While you're doing that though, Let's start on Invincible. Worst characters in the Invincible kind of universe storyline so far.
Worst Invincible character? Oh, there's some really bad ones. General Hux is that guy's name. But carrying on. So there's General Hux versus worst Invincible character. Come on. Who's just... For a long time, I just hated Rex, but now he's like the best.
Rex was super obnoxious.
Rex was like actually straight up the worst
I
character.
did not like him either. Who else do I not like?
What is happening? Angstrom Levy?
Oh, well, he's hated. Like, I
I
don't
just
like
hate him because it's like, dude,
but
what is your problem?
that almost makes him a good character because you feel so much negativity. You're not supposed to like him. That doesn't mean he's a bad character. Who else was I not a fan of in the Invincible story?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Eve's dad. 100%.
Yeah, it doesn't. It just doesn't make sense. Is the other part?
He is such a pain. Holy smokes! I think we got to go with Eve's dad.
Okay. Eve's dad. What's his name?
You're right. The guys hated too. Yeah, like if we're doing General Hux versus Eve's dad takes the cake by far. He's
And
just
he never lets up,
horrible.
does he?
No, he never gets good. They're cementing
he's
his character.
unnecessarily mean.
Yeah, like they're cementing his character.
Does he add anything to the story?
No, he's just a jerk. Like it's not even a question. He takes the cake.
Okay, so
Worst character in Star Wars Invincible is Eve's dad. Let's go to best characters of both worlds. Who's best?
Best characters.
Right off the bat, Star Wars. Let's look at top threes.
Okay.
Darth Maul. No, let's go top 5. Darth Maul.
Yep.
Darth Vader. Luke. Anakin. Obi-Wan. Top 5.
Okay. Now for some reason run into a problem. I don't seem to be able to ever call a bad guy one of my favorites. Now,
What?
Darth Maul might be the exception, though. I've always, if I ever have a favorite, it's always had to be a good guy. It's just been me. But, so I would actually say, if it's between those 5, I would wrestle between Obi-Wan and Darth Maul.
Okay. You gotta go Obi-Wan then. When we watched the first episode yesterday,
Yep.
Obi-Wan is just the greatest. From day one, that man is just the best. He's such a lovable character. I gotta go Obi-Wan. Are we leaving anyone out like Mandalorian, Grogu? I don't think he takes it from Obi-Wan.
Yeah, I think Obi-Wan just feels more intrinsic to the whole storyline. He's in the OG, he's in the prequels, and he's got his own series that lots of people didn't like, but I appreciated. I liked it. And he's so actually, you can't have Darth Vader without him. There's so much to him. Yep, Obi-Wan. And he sacrifices himself too.
Now, best character in Invincible. Let's go top 3. Alan,
Alan.
Omni-Man, Invincible. Invincible immediately is out. It's
He's too
Omni-Man and
annoying.
Alan.
Invincible's too annoying.
Yeah, we got to go Omni-Man.
I'm
Dad.
going Alan.
Let's look at the character development.
Alan makes me happy.
Okay, well, so does Jar Jar Binks.
No, he made your sister happy when she was 6 years old because she rebounded over and over, or 8 years old.
No, Dad.
That was funny.
Dad. Omni-Man is a better character than Alan. I don't care.
Okay, if you're looking at depth of character,
Like-
a little bit like the qualifications are on Obi-Wan, I agree. Omni-Man.
Yes. Now, This is actually really hard. Who's a better character, Omni-Man or Obi-Wan?
Yeah, the complexity of Omni-Man's been really good too since he turned and came back.
But like,
And now he's good and he's given everything to be good.
who's a better character?
Um,
I feel like the originals ruined the image of Obi-Wan.
Actually, and you know what? There's a frustration to Obi-Wan. He's so bound by rules that
But are
you're
at
super
the same
frustrated because it's
time-
like he doesn't follow his heart ever somehow.
Yeah,
because
but-
he's so, no, I must follow every Jedi rule.
But at the same time, are you really actually about to say that Omni-Man's a better character than Obi-Wan? No way.
If you're talking character development, though,
And that's what we're talking about. We're just talking character. That includes everything. That includes everything. Character development's a factor, but it's not
what else?
everything.
Tell me what else then. Character development.
Lovability.
Like likability?
Yeah, like
I
it's
don't know.
Obi-Wan.
You were feeling it for him when he came back and felt bad for him.
Yeah, but I'm not actually about to put Omni-Man above Obi-Wan. I'm not actually about to do that. Like, there's no way.
Especially if you look at the OG. He gives his life for Luke and team and squad. So like there's a self-sacrificing nature. There's but you know what? Omni-Man's willing to sacrifice himself now too. So there's similar characters in a lot of ways.
Mm-hmm. So are we going Obi-Wan?
Yeah, because I feel like Obi-Wan's more likable, I'm going to go with Obi-Wan. Yeah.
Okay. W. All right, last segment. Let's get it. Let's do a little would they survive. Did you prepare anything for this?
I did not.
Okay, that's fine. I got it. Would they survive? Would Anakin, the same Anakin in The Revenge of the Sith,
Okay.
would that Anakin, with all of his rage, survive
Yep.
in the same room when the Guardians of the Globe got murdered? This means that he would have to be put into the room, decide who he needs to strategically kill, get on their team, and attack Omni-Man. Because that's his only chance.
He couldn't do it alone, is what you're saying.
Yeah, he would have the whole team with him. And if he was quickly smart enough to be like, that's the guy trying to kill me too. I'm not sure if Anakin's smart enough to be like, oh, this guy's about to kill all of us. I'm thinking Anakin's like, oh, he just killed someone? Yeah, I'm going to go kill him.
Yeah.
Like, that's what he would do. He would need to see one go down first.
Yeah, he would. And I feel like Anakin in that stage was not into partnering with anybody. He was going to do it alone.
I'm saying he's getting absolutely whooped.
I'm going to have to go with that too because
I'm saying Omni-Man's sticking his hand right through his chest instantly.
because Omni-Man, even if lightsabers do work on
Lightsabers
Viltrumites,
aren't cutting a Viltrumite.
I disagree. But
Dad,
we're going to say first,
Do you
for
remember that
argument's sake, right
scene?
now,
Stop.
bro.
We're putting an end to this garbage right now.
No,
Remember this scene?
you can say it over and over
where
again.
Cecil shoots down a freaking light beam nuke down on Omni-Man in season 1 when he was in his betrayal arc, and he had a nosebleed.
Here's the thing:
Do you remember that?
a sword is a sword. You can stab at Viltrumites. I'm not here. Okay, like I said, for argument's sake. Now, obviously, if he can't use a lightsaber on a Viltrumite, he's toast. Obviously, so there has to be the option.
Yeah.
Listen. Imagine he stabs or slices Omni-Man. Doesn't stop Omni-Man anyway.
Yeah, but
Not
the
just
Guardians of
one
the
stab.
Globe would seriously. All it took for the Guardians of the Globe to win was one slice of an arm, and he's cooked. 100%. He was almost rocked down, Dad. They almost had him. He went into a 2-day or something coma after fighting
That's
him.
true.
This is
So you
only
think
in the movies,
just
not the
throwing
comics.
Anakin,
Throwing
into-
Anakin in there they might have actually won. Like, I'm not saying Anakin versus Omni-Man, Anakin wins.
All alone, I see.
But I'm saying, like, if Anakin could actually land some serious damage on
Or
Omni-Man, they
even-
might be able to get
Even
him down.
use the Force to slow him down or hold him still or
Exactly.
something.
Like, just hold him slower.
And you're adding him to that scene. You're not having him go on his own. Okay. I'll say, but that's not just Anakin then. That's like
Yeah,
just
would
throw
he
Anakin to the
survive
team.
in this scenario? That's the question.
I think he could because he was willing at that stage. He would have been willing to sacrifice everybody else for his own life too.
I'm
He was too selfish, self-focused.
I'm saying there's a chance in one universe, maybe, but I'm still saying he's probably dead.
Okay.
All right, last one. Would they survive Darth Vader in the Viltrumite War? So this means he's going in every single war against Viltrumites.
Okay.
All of them. He would be on the good team. He would be on the Coalition of Planets team.
Coalition. Yeah.
And he would be all the way up to the fight scene against Threg. Like, it's not like he has to survive 1v1ing Threg. I'm not saying who's winning, Darth Vader or Threg. I'm saying, would he survive in the fight? Would he get away with everyone? Would he do some damage? Would he survive?
No. They were in space. They were in the void of space. Unless Vader's mask can breathe in space, which, okay, fine, maybe for a second. He cannot, well, I guess maybe you can force fly if you're in space, if you're floating around anyway. He can't move fast enough to compete. And Vader's solid with, maybe a bunch of blaster bolts flying at him. But that many like human-sized missiles flying at you, stabbing their hands to your stomach?
I'm going to say Darth Vader's killing Threg.
You're just rage baiting.
No,
now.
I'm not. Here's my thought.
Junk.
Yes, the Force, you're not going to be able to strangle Threg. We get it. Darth Vader, it's not like all he can control is the neck and the bones. Go in and break every blood vessel in him. Cut off the circulation in the veins to his head. It's not just him doing this. He's literally strangling every part.
Okay, but you asked
of you.
First of all, that wasn't the question. You said
I know,
you're not saying.
but I'm saying if he's able to kill Threg, he's surviving, no question.
You think, but he's got to hold the rest off while he's trying to kill Threg.
No, he can just stay in a ship through glass and use the Force.
And you think no other Viltrumites are going to go at him?
100% they will. That's what the rest of the team is for. That's what they were doing the entire time. I'm telling you, I think Darth Vader, if he has the first attack on Threg, and he doesn't obviously just like do that with the Force and like goes in to the weaker points, maybe he can squish his brain from the inside.
These are conceptual things we've never seen Vader do.
It's because he's never had to do it. Vader has the most control with the Force. He is the strongest Force user. Right? Like, he's the strongest Force user.
Well,
he can stop a spaceship going full speed. He can go into your brain.
I don't know if you can. Darth Sidious would have been stronger with the Force.
No. He was a stronger Sith, not with the Force. Darth Vader was the strongest Force wielder.
Okay. And if even then...
I'm saying Darth Vader could kill Threg and survive. And if not kill Threg, he's still surviving.
Well, remember, though, too, Mark was choking. What's his name?
Conquest.
Yeah, Conquest. And Conquest didn't stop fighting.
He was choking him from the outside. He wasn't cutting off every single vein inside of him to his brain. He wasn't cutting off the nerves to the rest of his body. He wasn't squishing the brain inside of him.
This is a strange concept to consider that a Jedi
he wasn't
could even
popping
do that.
his eyes out. 100% Darth Vader could do that. No one's even thought of these concepts. Whoa.
We're going super restricted Star Wars. Like
Darth Vader could just go pluck, eyeballs gone.
You've got all sorts of ideas for comic book collabs and stuff. The Invincible, they're gonna
holy crap! Darth Vader would beat Threg.
Rob Liefeld or something and start drawing some nasty stories.
I'm being serious. Darth Vader he could exploit those things. He could break his eardrums. It's not like he can only strangle you from the outside.
I can't even confirm or deny this because the idea that is possible with the Force is just too foreign for me. I've just never seen it.
It's because they've never had to.
Never had to. And so he would just suddenly know he has to, and he's going to do it in a different way with Thrag because...
Yeah, because he would have prep time with them, with the team. He could go talk to Nolan, Vader and Nolan having a convo. He's like, here's the gist. Annie, you can't break this guy from the outside. You're going to have to hit the weak points. Automatic physical weak points of Viltrumites we already know are their eyes. We've already seen a mortal try to squeeze the eyes out of Omni-Man. Vader? Look. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe, but again, your question originally was, could he have survived the war? Not could he beat Thrag? And also, you didn't say, like, I'm still, I love the idea that the only person less agile than Darth Vader is like C-3PO. That's my favorite. I think it was a comment.
That was a comment, yeah.
It was awesome. So you're going to somehow protect him in a giant spaceship. He's going to be able to use the Force at that distance, know to use the Force in a particular way, and not have any other Viltrumites go after him. And even as he's doing that with Thrag, Thrag's not coming for him.
Yes, I think you're forgetting the freaking fact that Thrag was just standing there doing nothing for 30 freaking minutes.
Because nobody was touching him.
Exactly. Dad, you know why he didn't move when Space Racer shot the gun at him? It's because there's no sound in space. He didn't even know the bullet was coming from him, and Space Racer just happened to miss. He wasn't standing there because he's like, oh, I know it's not going to me. He straight up didn't know there was a bullet coming towards him. Space Racer has the aim to shoot the dead center of a freaking planet, but can't hit Thrag standing completely still.
I'm not convinced Vader could do that from a spaceship that far away.
Fine, get him out of the spaceship. Put a gas mask on him. Who cares? He has oxygen in his suit.
Floating.
Yes. All you have to do is put Darth Vader in space in front of Thrag. Thrag's going to look at you like, who's this, John? Too late. Squashed. Eyes squashed. Ears deafened. Discombobulated. Omni-Man comes over.
Discombobulated.
It's over. It is over.
Listen,
Darth Vader's whooping
we just
it.
made Darth Vader into a tech jacket covered Jedi Master.
Yeah, put him in tech jacket's costume. I'm saying
this is like a whole different universe of concept here.
He would survive.
A straight up Darth Vader. Throw him in space. No, he's not surviving.
Yes, he is.
All right, we agree to disagree.
All right. Well, that concludes our Star Wars vs. Invincible episode.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for tuning in on episode 5. May the 4th be with you. Any last words?
No.
Keep
Except for
commenting.
that. Keep commenting. We're hoping to interact with some comments and stuff, and we're excited just to have you watching. So yes, I echo the sentiment. May the 4th be with you, and go watch some Star Wars.
Peace out.